The coffee's gone cold, but I stay here still, staring out windows that echo the chill. This booth knows my name and the stories I spill. Your coat's on the chair, like you're not far behind. The air smells like question we left undefined. Each hour ticks slow with the past on rewind. Can we call it a moment, or was it just time? Two souls out of rhythm, too lost in the rhyme. But if we start over, would it feel like a crime? Your voice in the hallway, the jazz on the phone. You danced with the silence like it was your own, and I let it go, though it chilled to the bone. Now I'm humming low as the bass gently walks, remembering evenings of half-whispered talks. The light from the bar still shadows the clocks. Did you ever mean to come back? I ask no one. The silence says maybe, and I smile like I don't care. Can we call it a promise, or just a pretense? Two hearts unspoken behind the suspense. But even in silence, I still feel the same. So meet me at midnight with no alibi. We'll sing what we couldn't, just one last try. He steamed curls in the air, like words we never said. Your hand brushed the sugar, then lingered instead. A laugh filled the silence, but not what we meant. I sip from your memory, still warm in this cup, regret on my tongue I never spoke of. And still we sat closer, though hearts drifted up. Echoes in the steam, floating dreams we let go. Fingertips closed, but we just wouldn't show. Did you hear my thoughts in the clink of the spoon? Or were you too lost in the promise of June? You reached for your coat like it had the last word. I almost said stay, but that'd be absurd. So I watched you walk off like a half written verse. What if I stay? My voice stayed inside. What if you stay? Too proud to confide. It was always the silence that hurt most of all. And now the cafe's quiet, the night's leaning in. I trace all the moments we could have been, but it's only the steam now and two porcelains echoes in the steam where the truth doesn't age. Turn the page or rewind, we stay on the stage with glances rehearsed and lines left behind, and a love undefined still etched in my mind. So if you hear me in steam on a chilled window pane, know that I loved you, though I never explained.
Dim lights flicker on velvet red walls. The night speaks in hushes and hesitant calls. A hush in the corner, a ghost in the hall. I sip on a memory wrapped in gin's glaze. Your laugh still lingers like smoke in a daze, and the band keeps playing our slow cabaret. You were the rhythm I couldn't contain, a heartbeat behind every drop of rain, but I danced too late in your refrain. Your lipstick left notes on my cigarette case, a melody paused in a lost smoky place, but I still see you in every bass trace. Asked, is love just a verse we forget to repeat? I never answered, maybe silence was the beat. Now I hum low in an old bar refrain, a voice made of velvet and bittersweet pain. The stool next to me, still calling your name. We wrote our song but skipped the last line, left the harmony behind the wine, and when the lights fade, so did the sign.
There's a sound between words when we're not quite sure, like a tremble of light on a half-open door. It hums arms in the hallway at rest on the floor. You played me in measures I didn't yet know, a rhythm that shimmered then let itself go. Now echoes drift slow where the candle lights glow. Tell me the shape of the silence you leave. The air feels your absence like hands on a sleeve. I still hear your whisper in the pause that I believe. You once said music's the way we confess, and kissed me in tempo that meant something less. But your eyes said it all in a blue satin so restless. We swayed in a room where the night wrote the chart. Each beat drew a curve through the cracks of my heart. Still I listen for notes where the shadows restart. I asked, do you feel the silence when I walk away? You only nodded like your goodbye was a melody. I sleep with your voice tucked behind the refrain. It sings in my dreams again and again, a love unresolved but tender in pain. So if you return, don't say a sound, just breathe like the night, and I'll know you're around. You always left halfway through the song, before the bridge, before the end felt wrong. Now I keep singing just to feel you belong. There's a stain on the booth where your drink used to be, and a silence between keys that still whispers of me. We danced around truth in a slow minor key. You hummed when you lied, a sweet sort of tone, and I sang through my tears like I wasn't alone. Love was a verse we never quite owned. You always left halfway through the song, mid-note, mid-word, but I played along. Now the silence is louder, but I try to be strong. Got up on my boat, I replay that chorus in vinyl dreams. Our harmonies cracked at the fragile seams, but the melody stays in the quiet between. Was I just a chord? Was I out of time? Maybe we rhyme, just not in the same line. The crowd's all gone, but the mic's still warm. Your scent in the air is a gathering storm. I finish each song like it's still our norm. You always left halfway through the song, but tonight I finish it, right or wrong.
There's coffee on the rim and your name on my breath. A stir in the silence you left in your step. White porcelain dreams now shaded with death. I read the paper, but I'm tracing your note. A scribble in blue, something tender you wrote. Like raindrops on rhythm, sure, if they flow. You poured your goodbye in a whispering stream, folded it neat into my half-finished dream. I'm drinking it now, where regret used to gleam. You spoke in minor keys, I answered in blues. Two teacups apart, no room left to choose. Now I find you in echoes and old cafe news. but even she blinked behind cloudy tune. So I stopped believing in soon. The waitress still smiles when she takes my plate. She doesn't ask questions, she just lets me wait. I tip her in jazz and a sigh of fate. You were the warmth in a morning too gray, the ink on the cup that won't wash away. I sit with your silence and sip anyway.
I kept the napkin where you wrote your name in cursive that danced like it dodged the blame. Left it folded between pages of shame. Your laugh hit a pitch I still carry today, like a trumpet in dusk that won't fade away. And I still hum the silence we never could say. We were two chords apart on a well-worn scale. Play the verse but skip the tail. Still the harmony lingers, a soft-spoken trail. You ordered your coffee, I stirred my goodbyes. We sipped on our fears, both masking our eyes. But music was there in between all the lines. I danced by myself in the room where we met. The rhythm now heavy, the tempo regret, and your voice still lingers like a fading cassette. You whispered, don't wait too long to play the refrain. I waited anyway, and now it's just me and the rain. We were almost a song, almost a phrase, almost a chorus I wanted to raise, but almost can't echo when no one stays. So I'll sing one more line as the lights go dim, a note held for no one on a final whim ending. got lost. Tried to translate love, but misread the cost. Now we sing in the pauses of what we forgot. I quoted Coltrane, you nodded along, said, sometimes what's wrong still makes a good song, and laughed like the silence had waited so long. Would you have stayed if I never asked? Maybe I left 'cause I knew you'd mask truth in jazz and hearts in flags. Band played on, we didn't hear. Too caught in the space between close and sincere. Still we dance without moving, just holding near. Somewhere between the lines, we still breathe. A verse unfinished on the back of a sleeve. A love that lingers, though it asks to leave. So if we meet again in some refrain, let's not speak, just sing and feel the same.
The velvet hangs heavy on that old club stage. I sit at the edge like I'm reading the page where your name used to shimmer before it disengaged. The room smells of bourbon, of endings too sweet. Your perfume still haunts the worn down sea, and my voice keeps cracking on a line incomplete. We bowed before the music could begin, spoken half notes let silence win, but I kept your goodbye in the shape of a grin. I play to the shadows, I toast to the past. The keys still respond, though the moments don't last. But I never played softer than that final contrast. There's no one who claps, just ghosts in the light. Yet I dress like it matters each Thursday night, and sing to your memory like it's holding tight. I said, if you leave, I won't follow this time you'll live, and still I followed the rhyme. We were a show that never got staged. Lines are rehearsed but too disengaged, but you're still the final chord I've ever played. So here's to the curtains drawn soft and slow. I sing one last line before I let go.
You left with the sunrise, I stayed with the song. The dishes half finished, the coffee too strong. Our goodbye was quiet, but it lingered long. Your fork still restless, it's waiting for grace. A napkin unread, your name out of place, and time moves slowly in this hollow space. So much we left on the table that day, words we avoided, the dues we won't pay. Now silence is louder than anything we'd say. I hum to the sugar jar, stirred to the beat, the rhythm of moments we never complete. Still tasting your laughter, too bitter, too sweet. once joked, if I leave, don't clear my glass. I haven't, but the ice melted fast. The lamp by the window still flickers in gold. The jazz on the speaker still echoes the old. And I'm still pretending I'm not feeling cold. So much we left on the table that night. A dance uninvited, a wrong dressed in right. And all I can do now is dim the